Here's a great new way from start to finish to add thousands and thousands and thousands of music tracks totally free of charge to your Creative Commons created videos. I'm going to show this whole thing from start to finish, so you'll see everything in one video. First thing we need to do is to go to the video editor. So you're at youtube.com, upload, and go to the video editor, this button here. So we click that, and that takes us straight into the video editor. As normal, I'm going to go to Creative Commons, CC. I'm going to search, in this case, I'm going to do a film on elephants. In fact, I'm going to do a film on baby elephants. Let's do a baby elephants channel. Okay, so I'm going to search in Creative Commons for baby elephants. Search for that. I click in the search button there. And here we have loads and loads of videos on baby elephants. Hundreds of them if we scroll down. Now I like the look of, what should we look at? Oh, we've got a poorly elephant, we perhaps don't want that. Here's a nice video, let's just try and have a look at that. On my system, because my internet isn't very fast here, that might take a few seconds to run. So I'm going to drag that down to the editor there, and you can see that's quite a long video there, and that will start to play. Just takes a few seconds, it's just 54 seconds there. Okay. Now the quality here isn't very good, because remember this is a preview. So at this stage the quality is not very good. That way YouTube can show the video very quickly, particularly if you're on a slower internet connection. So that's not the quality you'll get at the end. You'll get a much better quality once YouTube has rendered it out. Now this is 54 seconds, and as you can possibly hear from the sound there, just a bit of what we call wild background sound, seeing the elephants and zooming around. Okay, what I'm going to do, just for the sake of ease, I'm going to trim a little bit off the beginning. I'm going to go down to the end, trim that down to, in this case, 33 seconds. Obviously, I would expect you to add other videos of elephants, put some crossfades and things in. I would expect you to put some titles in, using the titling tool here and so on. But you can see that there. It's not a brilliant film, but I'll give you a great example, but the sound isn't that good. Alright, so we're going to call that Baby Elephant. So we are, if I can type that correctly. Still done it wrong. Okay. What we're going to do now, we are going to come out of YouTube editor and we're going to go into our program manager. So I'm going to publish this and then we'll go to the video manager. And remember, when we publish, it takes sometimes a minute or two, can be 10 minutes on a long film for YouTube to do all the work and everything in the background. I want to stress something at this stage though. You have a music button here. If you use any of that music within the video editor, you cannot monetize your video. All right. So if you're using Creative Commons and making your own videos and you want to monetize them, do not use this music. If you do use that music, the people who created that music will get the royalties. Okay. So baby elephants, got that set up. I say normally you put a title, put some extra things in, do some more work with the videos the course shows you, but I'm showing you this thing on music. So what I want to do is to press publish. We usually get an error message in here when I do that. Just wait for a second, and there we go, that's working. That's now being published. That's what that means, is that YouTube behind the scenes are setting all that up. What I want you to do now is, because that is public, is click this button, and the first thing you need to do is just set that video as private and save changes. Once that's saved, we can go back to the film. So go back into my video manager. Again, just takes a few seconds for Google to catch up there, and we go back into this film, into edit, and you can see that that is still processing. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the video here for a few seconds while that renders up, and then you'll see a quick jump, and I'll be back once the video is ready. And as you can see, that film is now there, and you can see that the quality is much higher than it was before. Not sure if you can hear the sound, but there's just a bit of wild sound there going round. All right. You can see that there, it's not very good. Now, a couple of ways of doing this. Just remind you that I've marked the video as private for the moment, so that it doesn't go out, and I haven't done any other work, any of the other things for monetization and so on. You've got this little, it's a musical note, isn't it? No, I don't know, I think it's a clef, but I'm not don't tell me. Just call it a musical note. You've got an audio button. We need to click that. Let's give it a few seconds to catch up. And we've got this whole new feature here now. This has changed in the last few days. Now, the first thing we want to see is that we've got lots of tracks, and I just need to pause the video a moment. It tells me at the moment I'm using the original audio. That's that sort of just background noise of wind and elephants marching or whatever. We've got featured tracks. These are advertisement free and eligible for monetization. So the tracks within here you can use for monetization. This shows the top tracks, and we can search, which I'll show you in a second. And we can actually search for various types of music. So let's assume we want some ambient music, and there we've got lots of tracks in there that you can use. I want to try Eureka, for example. I just click that, and it's actually called Humma Humma. And again, the sound won't be very good. We've got this slider here that we can have the original audio only. Again, give YouTube a few seconds to catch up, because remember they're doing this in the cloud. That's the original audio, or to the other end, it's only the music. Again, you'll now only hear the music. It takes a few seconds to come in, does that one. But actually you can of course put it somewhere in the middle. We've got a button marked equal, and it's about 50-50. You get the original sounds like animals, noises, kids, whatever you want, and you get the music playing as well. And again, you can hear that. All right. Now that's very, very clever. I'll show you some more features that you can do. The first thing is that I hope you'll make a longer video made up of lots of Creative Commons videos. So you may want this particular audio only over part of one of the tracks. Now we've only got the one track here, but it's very easy. You can see here it's covering the whole track. Just put your mouse to one end. Can you see the mouse change there? Just on the right there. Just move to the side so you can see that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to come to the other end, and I'm going to bring that music in so it only starts there, but I'm going to drag that to the beginning. So you can move that around wherever you want. Just let YouTube catch up again, and there we come straight in with the music. It's not the world's best music editor, but you can see, try that again. It's not the world's best music editor, but you can see exactly how that works. Now I'm deliberately prioritizing my voice on this video rather than the music, so don't worry about that. You can get to play with that. But you can see there that's got that piece of music. It just plays on that bit. I can extend that out to the end, cut it about where I want, and again I give YouTube a few seconds to catch up, and they'll start to play that. Okay, so just pause that. Once you've done that, finished positioning, this button down here, click that, and the video is all prepared. Then all you need to do is to save. I'll just show you the option there. You can save it as a totally new film if you want, so you've got your original and a copy. Occasionally you may want to do that if you want to mess more with the original or whatever. At any time you can go back to revert to original, and the sound and everything is exactly as it was in the first place. So normally you'd save and then obviously make it public, or go through monetization and so on and make it public. What I will do is just revert to original, because I want to show you a few more things. Just like that, that's all working now, and we've got the original sound, we say using original audio. Now what we can do down here, and it's crucial that you understand this bit, music that appears here is advertising free and eligible for monetization. So if you use this music, you can put it onto your CC video and you can monetize it. So you've got loads of tracks there. What you may want to do is to search for different tracks. So you've got different types of music there, but you've also got a search button down here. So I want to search for something. Let's just search for something with the word ambient in. I'm just going to use this as an example. You can search this to get more experience, do lots of things, but I want to show you something very important. 150,000 tracks. It's searching those now. It searches better if I actually press the search button. And if we scroll down here, we've now got, just scroll my page even further and further down. Just try and put that in the middle of the screen. Sorry about that. You've got loads and loads of music there. Okay. Now then, there's something very, very important here, and I'm going to show you how to do this, but it's essential you understand. Can you see that little, I don't know, it's supposed to be a paperclip. It looks like a salt and pepper shaker. If it has that little icon there, and you can see it says that if you use this song, your video will be ineligible for monetization. So you mustn't use music with these little icons on. Okay, and there's a really easy way to get around that. You can see there's loads like that, because you've got a tick box here. Untick that, YouTube will go away, and then you can see that none of these have that particular tick box on. Okay, so really, really easy. So generally speaking, you don't want to show ad-supported songs because you want to monetize it, obviously. One other thing that you can do here, only show songs of a similar length. These are quite long, but you could show, if you've got a video that's 1 minute 49, 1 minute 50, it will show videos of a similar length. Now, the one I did here quickly is only, 26 seconds long. So I'm going to put this one called Grass in there. It'll just play that. And again, you won't hear it very well. Probably will, because that's actually quite loud, isn't it? Let me just pause that. Let's position that. And you can see some quite big chords and things there. So we like that. We're going to finish that. We're going to use that piece of music. Remember that I could have trimmed that in. I can use, again, let's just show you. I want to have that bit of music there. So I'll finish that. I now want, for the next bit of video, I want this piece of music. If you want to add multiple pieces of music, save as, and go back in again. But generally best, some of this music goes as one. You can see there's lots of length in there. You're better off just to use one piece of music. It's a lot quicker. But if you want to stretch things out or add various bits of music at various cuts, you can do so very easily. I really must learn to turn the speakers down before I do this. So, a couple of takeaways from that. I hate the phrase takeaways. Can I apologise for using that phrase? But things to remember on that is that the music here on the right are featured tracks, ad-free, eligible for monetisation. You can, from there, look at various genres, and there's various tracks there, the most popular ones they call it. You can search here for a particular type of music or particular keywords or whatever. So if we type, let's type punk. I must say, when I type punk, because this is a new tool earlier, I got some Christmas songs. Okay, so we've got lots of punks there. I'm not showing ad-supported songs. Remember, that normally comes up as standard, so you need to get rid of that. And you can see there, I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds all scrolling down. And we can have a listen to those and play with them and audition them and so on. When you're finished, click Finished. Adjust this as you want to whether you want a balance. Normally you want maybe half and half. That'll depend. If the original sound is really bad, people talking or stuff you don't want, put it there. All you need to do then sorry about that, is to press the Save button, and then it gives you this warning. The page at YouTube says, as a heads up, saving changes may take a little while. In the meantime, viewers will continue to see the current version until the new video is processed. Doesn't matter, because what you're doing, you've saved the video as private, so YouTube will go away, render all that video, and will tell you when it's done. But if you do it on an existing video, then it'll take a few minutes for YouTube to do that. It's generally 5 to 15 minutes. At really peak times, I've known it take as long as maybe 40, 45 minutes, but that would be an extreme on a long video. So normally within 5, 10, 15 minutes, the video's done. So we'll say OK for that. That'll go away and save that now. I'll just wait for YouTube there now. And we'll get the video there. And you can see I've still got the original sound there. And I'll just pause that because I want to show you at the top here. You'll then get this pop-up, sit tight, your video edits are being processed. Come back to this page in a little while. Okay, and that will update. You just need to refresh the page a few times. Come back in a few minutes. You've got the video. Then all you need to do is the usual stuff of going into your info and settings, changing your title, customize thumbnails, your monetizations, your advanced settings and so on. Get rid of this, set it as public obviously, add to your playlist and put your keywords and things in there. All right? And then save the changes. Nice and easy, so a great tool. There's a couple of ways of getting into it, but that's the easiest way that I've shown you. And now you can add tens of thousands of songs to your CC videos. Enjoy. As ever, any questions, watch the video a few times, please. Watch the course and let me know through the messaging function at Udemy, and I'll try my best to help. Thank you.